Okay, welcome back. It is day 2, and welcome to hashtag Shelter Life. And we are on day 2 of the day in a life of a rural homeless shelter. Today, I have with me one of our long term employees. His name is Jimmy. He is our shelter manager, and we're going to be talking about transportation when it comes. And for some of these individuals, it is a long way home. And with us being a rural area, just so that you know, transportation is a major issue. Take, for instance, like I mentioned earlier, the airport or the major airport, which is Charlotte, North Carolina, is almost close to 2 hours away. And then if someone needs mental health or they need to be hospitalized and be on a mental health ward, then we are looking at 40 miles. So we're looking at really over a half an hour just to get anywhere. And a lot of the specialty doctors are located in Columbia. So with the individuals that come into our homeless shelter, a lot of them, I would say 80% of them, do not even have any mode of transportation. Would you agree with me, Jimmy?
Yes, I do.
All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Jimmy because Jimmy actually oversees a lot of our transportation. We do have a lot of community partners that help with transportation. However, a lot of them are only for medical or for food. And there's a lot of other avenues with a homeless shelter that needs transportation. Jimmy, why don't you give us a couple of ideas about that?
Well, we have individuals that come in that need transportation for one reason or another. For an instance, a person that might be traveling from one part of town, well, traveling from one part of the country to another part of the country, and become stranded here in Kershaw County. So what we do, we assist them in trying to make it to their destination. And if it within reason, we will provide transportation for them. On the other hand, we have individuals that come in because of one reason or another. They are a Kershaw County resident. And being a resident, that gives them certain privileges to stay here in Kershaw County. And would be able to stay at the shelter up to 90 days. During this period of time, we do an assessment on them. And with this assessment, we may find out that this individual need to go to a mental health appointment. We will provide transportation for that. We have some that will come in and may need to go to the hospital. We will provide transportation for that. Now, we have those that come in and may not be aware that they have programs that can assist them to get permanent housing. And that permanent housing may be in another county, such as a residential home, and we provide them transportation to go there. But also, in this area, we have limited bus travel. We have the Greyhound bus, who has 2 stops a day here in this county. And say for an instance, we had a family, well, a couple, a couple that was trying to make it back to their hometown. And when they came in and they requested assistance, we provided them with a ticket. And with this ticket took them in a roundabout way through a major city, which is located about 4 hours from here. And from that major city, it took them another 3 hours to another major city. And after a layover there, they were reversed on the same ticket to come back to the major city that they were at earlier, 3 hours away. And once this trip was over, it was a 26-hour ride for them to get to their destination.
Okay, Jimmy. So I have a little surprise for everybody. For a lot of our viewers and for a lot of our staff, it is sad. The mother and the son were trying to get to the town of Gastonia, North Carolina. If you had a vehicle, it would be what, Jimmy? Less than 2 hours to get there?
Yes, about 2 hours.
Okay, so welcome to rural homelessness in the sense that I'm going to hold this up and hopefully you can see the route. So the route that we have, it took them 25 hours and they went all the way to Richmond, Virginia, which is 6 hours away. So one of the budget items that we have here at Food for the Soul is transportation, because that bus ticket enabled them to get back home. Now, granted, we are in the country, so it took them a day, and I know that the next day we kept asking, are they there yet? Are they there yet? I think we were more worried about them than they were, but they got there safely. So with that, with day 2 and just transportation, there is a need with the rising gas costs, and we have at any given time, we have over 30 residents. Of the 30 residents, that's 30 individual needs and just different transportation, doctor's appointments. A veterans hospital is actually 40 minutes away as well. So we, on our budget item with the line item of transportation, we are asking for donations, and we hope that you will consider to donate. Our website address is www.foodforthesoulkc.org. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Jimmy, we get to say it. You ready? Ready for the hashtag? Hashtag Shelter Life.
All right.